I was gonna save you.
I can't, bro.
I'm on a vacation. And this and that. I'm gonna be looking at it like, okay, so what you want to go do this? All right, it's gonna cost this much money. I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, how much for the this? So I'm gonna end up like, hey, listen, bro, I'm really.
He out of breath.
Big time.
I don't understand, bro. I'm really, and that's just.
Is that brother on Ritalin?
That's just seeing two chicks.
Man, I don't know what the fuck he on.
That motherfucker got to be on Ritalin or something. He got some problems.
He's sweating his ass off too.
Beating up a stuffed mattress. He got the nerve to call somebody broke. That brother sitting in a whole furnished apartment or whatever. He's sitting in a fucking halfway padded room with a blow up fucking mattress, calling somebody broke. And he begging his way through the fucking world. But he still got the nerve to call somebody broke.
J. Rello, those words are blasphemy in your vocabulary.
Big time.
Never use the word broke.
Broke or dust.
Yeah. So I wanted to get your input. I know we said a lot. We talked about earlier the the situation with I guess we could start with the Haitian woman that was in Sosua that killed the I guess the old American tourist. Like, what's your take on that?
That's wild. That's wild. You know, I don't get these guys, man. I mean, he looked like he had money. He came from some things. I don't know why you wouldn't arrange something. If you were going to do that, why you wouldn't arrange that through a professional agency? Why are these guys going down there gabbing? Remember the brother that went down, I think it was either Colombia or Sosua, $1 million black guy, ran a major agency. He went down and got robbed. He was married to a white woman and got killed. You know, why are these individual dudes? And then there was the Asian actor got killed. What is up with these dudes with money and don't know how to move when it comes down to, if you want to play around, trying to keep it low key and hiring an agency to keep that shit low key? I don't get it. It doesn't cost that much more to do those things, especially in those countries.
I don't know, man. But your boy J. Rello,
that boy, you already know. You already know that ain't my boy. We done had this discussion.
I mean, you had to talk with him, man.
You the one calling him a motherfucking genius and shit. You know, idiot savant and shit. What you mean? Damn, don't put me in that. I told the brother he needed to change a long time ago. Now he's in a closeted room with a fucking blow-up mattress, beating it up. How far they have come.
My question is, how the fuck did he escape Kenya?
Damn, he said escape. Your word choice. Your word choices, bro. I swear to God. They're inflammatory at the least.
Hey. But hey, it seemed like he was trapped for days trying to escape Kenya. They were out there protesting.
He was
big boy.
Hey, and they left him down there standing for a while. They made him think about that shit before they supported his ass to get him out of there. His own people left him standing down there. You know?
You saw the Kenya women. They had all the cartoon drawings of the passport, bro.
Dude,
They
they did Big Boss's cartoon so wrong, bro. They fucked brother up. Big Boss, man, they fucked you up for real.
The big boy. Hey, you, the big boy. Oh man.
You know. Now, are you still calling that man a genius as you sitting here watching him beat up on a goddamn blow up mattress in a goddamn unpadded room with nothing else on the fucking floor? You still calling him that genius?
I don't know, man. I might have to retract that, bro. Might have to retract my words.
What?
Yeah.
Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, I think you might be right on that one.
Oh wow.
But then again, who knows? He might be trolling the fuck out of all of us.
Oh Lord, here we go with that. I think you were just in denial, bro.
He could be fooling every one of us. That motherfucker, I don't know what the fuck. I don't. How does this motherfucker J Rello got at least over 9 lives, bro? Like, how the hell you got the whole village trying to come after you and somehow you escape?
There's that word again, escape.
He's a convicted felon and he's still traveling. What the fuck? How the fuck does this work? He got to be working for the feds.
Yeah, a lot of people have said he's an op. Somehow he's some kind of op. So.
Oh, was it Brazil? Okay. It was Brazil? Oh, shit.
Oh, the brother? Which one? The brother or...
Well, I thought it was Colombia.
John, I think you might be right, bro. He is a fucking glitch.
I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. But you know, to each his own. What I was gonna say. Yeah, what's your take on the man who got robbed, man? I just talked about him too. And if you guys are on my show, on my
man, look, that 100K bullshit. Yeah. He's going for that's an insurance fraud thing, man. He first has to prove he had a fucking 100K on him in his bank accounts, whatever the fuck. Now, if you had travel insurance, you can possibly get some of that back. There's a limit to how much you can get back. You know what I mean? But 100 motherfucking K is a little unbelievable and real fucking ignorant. Even if you're smart with your money, nobody travels with 100K. Take it from me. Nobody travels with 100 fucking K.
Even if you got it.
Now, there was that one idiot. I think there was an idiot in Colombia, and it was a military guy. I think he was in the Air Force. He had his crypto wallet taken, some gold bars, and some other shit. You remember him? Light-skinned guy, older guy. He had medical issues, but then even when people sent him money, he wound up staying. He didn't go home.
He was on my show? Oh, no.
No, I don't think he was on your show, but I think you reviewed him. I think BW knew him too. But he was an older gentleman, light-skinned guy in Colombia, and he wound up getting taken or scoped. And the stuff that he had in his permanent residence that he had there was a couple gold bars and some other stuff. And they took him for all that. But he didn't even claim that he lost 100K. So I don't know what the hell this magical leprechaun white dude was carrying. But how the fuck you come up with 100K? If you're not going for the insurance payment.
That's a lot of money in cash, man, to be carried around.
It couldn't be cash, though. That's the whole thing. There's no way. I don't even think you can get in the country with 100K cash. I think there's limits on how much you can bring in, even on a money bill. So if you admit to bringing in 100K into Colombia and they didn't know and you didn't report it, you're already fucking illegal.
Unless the bitch like ended up taking 100K from his phone, or his crypto wallet.
Yeah, but he's not saying it like that. He's just saying a total of 100K. He ain't saying I got robbed from my crypto wallet. He ain't being detailed at all. And for somebody to lose their money, like when old boy lost his money, I think he lost about 40 or 50K. He was naming off every fucking thing he got hit for. Everything he got hit for, he was naming this shit off. This guy loses 100K and he's lackadaisical about it. And then he doesn't go home. He goes to Curacao, which is another fucking island. Does that make sense to you? You just got here for 100K and you still didn't learn your lesson. You didn't go home to regroup. You go right on to the next island. Something wrong with that, man. I work in insurance. I don't just trust you because you're saying that shit. There's something weird about that, bro.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. I mean, I don't have any other words to say, to be honest with you.
Pussy look fatty.
I'm looking at his face. I'm looking at how nonchalant he is, whether he's still kind of like recovering from being drugged. I don't know. I just, he's not believable. I know how I felt for being taken for fucking 7K. I was livid. Let alone if somebody took me for 100K, I need to be on a respirator as old as I'm at. I'm like, God damn it, she took me for 100K. Yeah, I would be losing my fucking mind if I lost that kind of money.
She cleared his ass, bro. Like completely cleared him out. She took him out the game.
You're too nonchalant. You have no, energy behind you being taken for 100K. It's like another fucking day. Oh, well, I got taken for 100K. If you can help me. But if you can't, I understand. But, I'm kind of struggling. Thank God for my family and all this. Right.
White boy shit. That's white boy problems, man. I don't know nothing about them type of problems. I wish I had them problems. 100K. Damn.
No, that ain't me.
Hold on. Let me get this back on the screen real quick. I just can't. Yeah, a lot of crash outs this week, man. A lot of crash. I heard there's another one too, man, that I missed, but I'll probably get to it next week. Oh man.
What happened to the girl? I was not paying attention. She put it in my and then
better off a tender, right? I think so.
I don't know. I'm waiting to hear this, but it's not making any sense.
I got drugged and robbed from $100,000 4 days ago. By a girl. She put something in my drink. It's called scopolamina. It's also known as the devil's breath. I lost all my memory, and basically it's like a truth serum where if you take it,
that's
you
too slow.
lose your memory, but the people who use it on you have
That's the whole point, Ronan.
full control over you. They can make you do whatever they want. And basically what happened to the girl, I was not paying attention. She put it in my drink. I lost all my memory, and then she got access to all my bank details, my crypto wallet.
There it is, crypto wallet, bank. Now he's starting. Now I caught it. So
So I
he
had to
his
scroll
bank
down.
and his crypto wallet. Yeah.
Bank details, crypto wallet. Okay, so it wasn't cash, but still, it don't matter. What the fuck?
Yeah. It had to be crypto, man. There's no way you carrying that kind of
Fuck you
money
leaving your
around.
shit around like that for? All right, let's do it on normal now.
My everything, and she stole all my money, more than $100,000. Stole my drone, my laptop, my camera, with all the cool vlog. I'm basically fucked. It's and go on an adventure forever and document it. But now I have to recover mentally and financially. The drug is still fucking up my brain a lot. The plan now is not to commit suicide. I'm really depressed. I'm really sad that I'm still alive because I was in a coma for 2 days. Luckily, I have good friends and family members who helped me out a little bit with some money. And my brother, he bought me a ticket to Curaçao to recover mentally and figure out what I'm going to do with my life right now. But for now, the adventure is over. It was fun. We had 6 episodes of enjoying life. And if you look at the last video, it's also funny because I was talking about ups and downs in life, and that I just recovered from a down momentum and that I felt in an up momentum. And then it all collapsed. But I'm not giving up on life. You know, these things happen. Right now, I just really don't know what to do with my life. And I hope you guys enjoy the videos. And I hope one day I'll.
See, he's a
So,
YouTuber.
can we safely say that
He's a YouTuber. I don't know how many followers he has. I don't know if he's doing this for more clicks and views. You get what I mean? There's do you know this guy's channel? I'd like to look at
right now.
Yeah, he goes by Bart Mensink, but he's got 1.4 subscribers, and within 10 days he got 8,000 views for the story. He got 151 likes, 326 likes. This is insane. Yeah, I mean he's on a rise. He's doing. He did a lot of travel.
How many views was his travel videos getting?
Like in the thousands. I'm looking at it right now. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. So he's killing it right now with the travel vlogs. You know. You know. You know, they got their certain type of ranking supporting system that helps them out, you know.
Right.
But they know what they do. They get their crowds in the game. But I don't want to play that. I got music and shit. Get no copyrights. You know what? Let me fast forward.
Yeah, I found his channel. He's barely monetized. I just found his channel. He's barely monetized. That one video got 8,000. That one video got 8,000 views. Before that,
he was barely monetized, but you see the amount of you see the amount of likes and comments he has on his shit. He has a ratio of probably 90% of his followers that are watching him and commenting. Mm-hmm. That's insane, because a lot that's really not really unheard. That's not really heard of. You know what I mean? To have such a strong following of everybody just watching you and shit from your contact list. It's crazy.
You know, he has a second video that says how I got drugged and robbed for $100K. His next video barely got 833 views, and I guess now he's a little more clear-headed. And I'd like to see if you can put that on. It's the next video over from his main video for how he got drugged. That one looks like he's a little more clear-headed, trying to explain how he lost $100K. You see it?
The one I'm playing right now.
Let's see.
I think this is before the scope. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think this is before the scope.
Yeah, that's where he was still in Medellin, or he did a
Hey,
he posted a video.
look at the body.
In Medellin.
Look at the body language on this girl, man. Does that look like a genuine female that wants to hang out with you?
She's looking at him like, okay, okay, I believe you.
That shit's crazy, man. What the fuck are we doing here? She's like shaking her head. Yeah. Yeah, papacito. Of course. Anything you like. Oh, man. Oh, man.
I dropped it in the
I'm
back.
here with Elizabeth. Hola, Elizabeth. ¿Cómo estás?
No, but you know what? Let me stop playing. I don't want to say every girl is like a whore out there in Medellin. I don't want to make it seem like that's what I'm saying. But sometimes it could be just camera shy. Some women don't like to be on camera, but at the same time, man, I kind of know what that area is, especially at nighttime. So if it's the area I'm thinking that it is, I could be wrong, but I don't know. The area does look quite familiar. I'm just saying.
¿Estás? ¿Tú quieres aprender a bailar? ¿Sí? So she's gonna teach me how to dance.
Well, I mean, hey.
Hey, click on that link I sent you in the back.
Here's the pouring of the drinks, man. I think this could be the chick that he was hanging out with, because this was like the previous video before, the whole scoping thing. But then I could be wrong. I don't know. What you said now? I'm sorry, brother.
I dropped the link in the back chat. Click on that link.
Okay. Let's see what you
I want to hear when he's sober more than still recovering. This is the video of him while he's still in Curacao. While he's still in Curacao, kind of like going over how he lost the money and where it was lost from.
Okay, I got you. Hold on, I'm gonna play that.
He ain't afraid to get on the dance floor.
Just don't. It's something with those Pisces women, bro. I don't know, man. Huh?
I say he ain't afraid to get on the dance floor.
I don't know. Nothing. Yeah, but that's how they get their prey, bro. All right, let me see if I can get that on the chat. Hold on. What you sent me. All right, we got it right here. Is this the one you talking about?
Yeah.
All right, we got this October 3rd, 2025. I got drugged in Medellin. All right.
Then I think he goes a little bit forward where he's walking.
Because my family thought it would be nice to go to Curacao and get over it. But I just couldn't get over it.
Man, that's 100K. How you get over 100K? I ain't never seen that type of money yet. 100K? How you get over that shit?
You can't, believe me. That's a huge loss. Unless you're already a multimillionaire. That's a big swing.
Oh man.
I'm back in Medellin. I got a little survival package.
Just what?
No more luxurious
This fool said he went back to Medellin.
No. Did he just say that?
No. He said they sent me to Curacao to get over it, and I just couldn't get over it. So I'm back in Medellin. What the fuck?
Easy money.
Why'd you go back?
Oh, I'll tell you why he went back. I'll tell you why he went back.
Who's your daddy?
That's what he told them hoes, man. Oh man. Oh man. Hold on. This is insane.
So I'm back in Medellin. I got a little
Yep, he did say it. I'm back in Medellin. The same place he got robbed.
survival.
Hey, Drew says push the button that says "Pussy look
More
fatty."
luxurious food, even though food is not even that expensive here, but we can just not afford
Who's your daddy?
the cheap
Your pussy
hotel.
look fatty.
My whole life right now is paid for by people who want to help me out. So
why
we
did
got
I
the
go
credit
back
card
to
coming.
Medellin? I went back because I felt like I needed to close this all off by going to the police, making a report of what happened. And who knows, maybe something will get out of it. Then I can mentally leave it behind me. It's been a tough couple days because I literally have to watch every penny I'm spending. So I have a daily budget. Yesterday I was in bed all day. It saved me some money, but we have to be careful. It's fucked up because the one day I'm really motivated, like, oh yeah, this is the best thing to happen to me, so I will start from the bottom.
And I don't think people really get a clear understanding. Like, Medellin is not cheap. It's not cheap
What's your day?
anymore.
What's it running about right now? I've never been, so you got to tell me what is it running around. Right
I don't know, man. I gotta do the currency. I don't know how much they go by mills. Which is pesos, but mills. I don't know how much would the currency be, but all I'm saying is, from the last time I went to Medellin, which was back in January, and before that, I've noticed that the prices have changed dramatically. Like, it's gotten more expensive, and I can't imagine now, what the president's doing right now with the tariffs. I can just imagine like how much how high it's gotten just to live there. But yeah, it's not cheap.
Bottom and climb up again. But the other side of me is like really frustrated, angry, and sad.
It's affordable, but it's not as cheap like the time that I've went, when I knew my money could stretch out pretty good. Now it's
Right.
You gotta kind of be on a budget. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're dealing with chicks too. Because the chicks, they're gonna. I shouldn't really say that, but mangoes. Mangoes do cost a lot of money in the market. So, and all types of other fruits do cost a lot.
That this happened because I think we were on the right track to put down something cool, and basically also by them stealing my camera, I lost like 5 vlogs that were very cool vlogs, and it really showed also how kind and cool the people from Medellin are, because for 6 weeks I've been here, people have only been nice and generous to me. People invited me to their houses, people invited me to eat for free, people invited me to their restaurant for free, people borrowed me their motor. They were like, oh, you never driven a motor, here, drive mine. Like that's
First of all, I'm sorry, but I ain't going to no foreign person's house to go eat, man. I'm not doing that, especially if I don't know them like that. I'm just not doing that. I don't care how friendly the suggestion and the offer is. You talking about Colombia, nigga. This is how dudes get got. Easy. Like, didn't even come to his mind that maybe they could have possibly put a drop on him. That the people that he stayed over the house may know some other people and told him like, yo, he's living over here. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna butter him up real quick and make him feel comfortable and shit while you go for the drop, and you can rob him and stuff.
I mean, why hasn't he put this chick's picture out yet?
That's a good one.
He said he
I'm
met her on
assuming-
Tinder, right?
I'm assuming it's the date that I was just showing, because that was the last video he had before he got drugged. I'll go back to that in just a second, back to that video, but I'll show you. I'm assuming this is the girl, because this was the last time he was out before the coma, and it seemed like it was around the same night. I could be wrong, but I mean
this could have been like he still had his phone and stuff, yeah. But we don't know. It looked like he had different dates every day. It didn't look like he stayed consistent with one girl or another.
I don't know, man, but is it worth it?
There. Listen, look. Hindsight being 2020, he's laying there looking like I'm the fucking man on that day. And then what? 48 hours later, boom, he gets hit up.
Yeah, that's why I'm putting two and two together. That got to be the chick. That's the last chick he was with. Like, the proof is right there. You got the girl right there on camera, bro. That shit's crazy to me, man. Oh man,
It's crazy. That would never happen in the Netherlands. So people were always kind to me. So I think that's a reason why I kind of let my guard down. And these people took advantage of me. Because I was living in a fantasy where everybody in Medellin was so nice and kind to me that I let my guard down. I will never wear a cap, by the way. I'm wearing the cap because I'm a little bit scared that someone will recognize me for some weird reason. I feel a little bit insecure walking here, filming myself as well, but I'm hiding in the bushes. And I'll give a little bit of information because a lot of people asked what happened. So what happened is, if you look back at my vlogs, the concept was kind of like go on dates with locals and do fun activities so I can explore the city with a local. That was basically the whole concept. And if you look back at my videos, that was pretty successful because these locals, they know cool places, they have information, and it was a cool concept is what I thought. And then this girl was like, oh, I have cool ideas, blah blah blah, and she came up with some valid ideas. And then we stayed in contact for a while. And then one evening she and we met up close to my apartment, and she was like, maybe we can film something for tonight, for the evening. Maybe we get some drinks. And then she was like, oh, since your apartment is close by, why don't we order something from Rappi, and then after we'll Uber to the city. And that was the dumbest thing I ever done. That was so dumb. She was such a good actress because she didn't look like a slut. She was dressed very normal. She was not dressed like a hooker, a whore, a prostitute. She looked normal and she acted very normal. She didn't act like weird where she was like sexual or made.
and a lot of them are like that out there, Ronan.
Yeah.
A lot of them are not gonna look like the hooker type to be a snake. and that's why it makes it so difficult. Like, they'll be nice to you, they'll play the long-term game even when you're venting in Medellin
Yeah.
with these women, and they
Yeah,
can
that's
get
true.
you. That's why I say I just don't see how men could really try to form relationships with women out there. Like, you're really putting yourself at a high risk. And I'm not saying that all women are like gonna be that way, but it's like you'd have to do like your real thorough background check. Like, you got to be real on point. And not just that, I would say this: keep it to a minimum of the women that you meet. You got to keep it to a bare minimum, because the more exposure you have out there, obviously, the better chance you have on putting yourself out there to get robbed.
Facts.
So you can't be out here in Tinder. If you're an expat living in Colombia, most of the expats that I know in Colombia, I don't see none of them ever talk about going to Lareles or picking up women from Tinder or stuff like that. And most of them, if they have a girlfriend, you can kind of tell and look and see, like, you can tell she's not about that type of lifestyle. And most of the women they meet are not even in those type of cities. They're in other parts of Medellin that a lot
Yeah.
of these people don't know about. Medellin is a big, humongous city. It's just that people are by the red light district spots, and unfortunately, it does get corrupted. But there's also other areas in Medellin. It's not like your regular Sosua or even in your place like a Pattaya. I would say it's this shit kind of affects the whole community, because if you're not even dealing with a chick from the streets, you're gonna deal with a chick that's gonna play the money game with you. Or
Right.
there's a lot of single Colombian mothers out there that are playing the game with you, and they want to try to wrap you up even when they have a kid. So it's a lot, man. It's a lot to deal with. That's why I just say I don't know why people even bother with Medellin, to be honest with you. If you're going there to hook up, that's one thing. But like, if you're trying to like spend time with the girl and you're trying to vent and stuff, I just don't understand it. Like, if you're just gonna smash and have a good time, then do that. Let it be that. But don't be trying to make a weekend warrior trip into like a a 2 or 3 week stay.
You know, she, like he said, she was a good actress. He kind of let his guard down too quickly, you know, and he even admitted to that by saying, I that was dumb. That was just dumb. I relaxed too much because of how well she came across, how she dressed, how he perceived her. You know, best thing I can say right now, especially right now,
You
we're
think
in
that was
October.
it?
We're in October, right? So what is
Yeah.
this? What is this season? It's Christmas season. I tell you, brothers, anywhere you're going in America, it's Christmas season. You are
Mhm.
definitely a paycheck. You are definitely something for Christmas presents. Do not relax in these countries, especially if you don't know these women.
Your pussy look
Because
fatty.
that's all they're looking for you as. Somebody to help them with Christmas.
Made like a sexual move towards me. It was very friendly and normal. So I got good vibes. Like if someone would approach me and is like, ah, papi, and you know, start touching my leg and try to get me horny, that will raise some red flags. But this girl was like very normal, very chill, very good vibes, very friendly. But like, if I think back on it, she was like a trained actress. Like, I don't want to say I'm fucking.
And a lot of them are trained actresses, man. They know how to cater to men's needs, because they know why a lot of the men do travel from America to Colombia to get away from, westernized culture of women. So they know how to play the part, the long game, if they have to get what you want. They'll get what they want out of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Albert Einstein, but I'm a pretty smart guy, I would say. And then
Pretty smart guy, like smart enough to leave your phone out and have a chick drain you for $100K.
I mean, I get it. You can make mistakes, but damn, it's a wrong time to make a mistake.
That's insane.
She fucking tricked me, man. It was smart. It was a thoughtful. They thought about it. Then what happened? She put fucking the scopolamine in my drink. I get fucking drugged. I remember nothing. Next day I wake up. I lose all my money. All my shit is gone. My fucking camera, everything. I easy money. So now I'm back in Medellin, trying to give this shit some closure. So at least I know I've done everything I could to try to get my money back or try to get these criminals arrested or whatever. And now I need to figure out something I want to do with my life, because and one side of me is like, fuck this shit, you know, why this is why everything went wrong. You wanted to do this YouTube shit and you wanted to be fucking travel adventurous, and then it fucked you up. But at the same time I told myself I would fucking film the good and the bad, and this is just the bad, but it just didn't.
It's not the bad. It's the
would
work.
be this bad. I thought maybe I'll break or I lose my camera, but not.
This guy, you can tell that he's not an experienced traveler, and it's probably like maybe one or two of his places that he's ever traveled to. But I guess because of the friendliness and how the warmth of how the people are, he didn't know that there's a dark, twisted side to that city, right? There's a lot of, I felt it. Even the first time I got there, I felt there was some evilness. Like I just felt, it's just an aura, bro. But with that aura, you just kind of know how to just move. If you're if you have that street smarts, you know how to move and you know what to watch out for.
Right. And the whole thing is, and you just said it, street smarts, and you're aware of certain things. He comes from a trusting environment. You see how he framed everything from reference points of what he knows. Everybody was super friendly. They invited you to their home. They invited you out to go party with them, whatever. He's from the Netherlands. You know, that's traditionally what they do there. So he's thinking he's around an environment where it's just like him being in his own country. But his home country is not poor economically, job-wise. You know, the people are treated well. There's systems in place and everything else. You know, so he's a relaxed mindset that he's from the Netherlands. These people are similar to his, not looking at the negative economy and the drugs and everything else that's going on there. And he started to relax too fucking fast. But yeah, he's having a life moment because he's sitting here evaluating, fuck, they took $100K. I got to recover that shit. Is this really worth it? You know, I got to fucking come back and find that money. You know, at least he's letting reality hit him a little bit as he's talking.
Gotcha, bitch.
Real talk.
Not fucking lose everything I own. So right now I'm thinking like, what should I do? Should I continue this journey? Should I stop it? How will I sustain myself? How will I fucking continue this my life? Like, what do I do? Do I go back to the Netherlands, start working again? I don't know, like I'm just very ashamed of myself for some reason as well. Like very ashamed and very depressed and very angry. But I think this could be a good starting point for either something really great or I think either something really bad. Because
you believe in that?
I believe him now. When he starts talking about, I feel ashamed of myself. I want to go back home. I need to go back and make money. Now I hear air of legitimacy at this point.
Yeah.
Most dudes try to rock it out and it's no big deal.
If that most of the money was in my crypto wallet. If the fucking crypto market start fucking exploding and I fucking triple my money, that's a hard pill to swallow, you know. So right now we're gonna think and think and think, and then either you will never see a video of me again, or we'll come up with an idea, because I'm not dumb. I'll find a way to get out of this situation. But right now I'm in the middle of it. So right now I'm gonna, this is the budget. This is the budget. We got a little spending money, so let's enjoy the day with the little cash. Let's find the joy back in.
That doesn't look like a lot of money.
No. But the fact that you just waving in front of the camera, brother, stop. You ain't learned your lesson. I swear to you, bro. Come on, man. Stop. Don't do that. Don't
He's
waste
trying to
money.
let his ops know. He's trying to let his ops know where to get the drop at.
Yeah.
Oh
Man.
man.
I feel bad for him, you know, but at least he sounds like now that I'm hearing him a little more sober and reflecting, he's in. Obviously, you need to be remorseful losing that kind of money, and you know, kind of ashamed of yourself to putting yourself in that kind of situation, knowing where you were in life. That's a lot to lose, man. To bag that kind of money and then lose it at that kind of age, where you're still young and you know you're ahead, man. You're doing well for yourself. To not show any shame after losing that kind of money, man, makes you seem a little like robotic or unbelievable. When he said those things, I can kind of believe, yeah, he's experienced some loss. I don't know if it's as much as 100K. Maybe that might be a little exaggerated, but he got hit up for some money that it hurt.
Just John waiting for J-Roll to have a 100K fundraiser. Oh wow. You could be waiting a long time, buddy, because I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon.
Ain't nobody giving that fool no 100K.
You know, why not enjoy spending the small money? At least, like, if you look around, you see people sleeping on the street here and there. And then I think, like, wow, like, at least I got a lot of people that care about me. Because the iPhone I'm filming right now with a friend, literally a friend bought it for me. It was like, hey man, here's money, buy a fucking phone again. Friends and family sent me some money so I could fucking live my life. And my brother bought me the ticket to Curacao. So at least I lost a lot of money, but I know that a lot of people care about me, and that's worth a lot. So
see, his family got him the ticket or the money, I believe, to go to Curacao, but it don't really seem like he's too happy or he wants to go to Curacao. He look like he want to stay in Medellin.
Well, no, he said he came back for closure, so I get that, but you know, and he wanted to
what?
No closure meaning no. Listen, he said closure meaning he's filing a police report. He's legitimately reporting this woman or whoever was in this involved in this. But my thing is, you have and maybe he's not used to that because he's a brand new YouTuber. You have a fucking platform, man. I would be plastering that bitch's face while you're talking up in the top right-hand corner. As I'm talking, yeah, that's the bitch that took all my money. If you see her, you know what I'm saying? Call the cops. I don't understand why he's not promoting who the fuck this chick was.
Well,
he was with her. He was working out some things of going on a trip with her and all those other things, you know?
This is actually another chick, man. This is the African chick that stole money. She was an African pro that I mean, not African. I'm sorry, not African. She was from Haiti. She was a Haitian pro that was out there, and she ended up killing an American man. So that's a little bit of a different story. Shit's wild, but we got Kings of Brooklyn in the building, man. What up, Kings?
Hey, what's going on? His name was Timothy Reed. He met this girl, and what's up, brothers? How your Kings doing, brothers?
What's going on?
He met this girl in Colombia. He went down with $50,000 with cash to get an apartment building and a restaurant. And when I saw on YouTube, you can look on YouTube. So what he had did, the dude was very nasty. He ain't speak no Spanish or nothing. What he was signing, he ain't signed no paper. He gave the man $50,000 in cash, and he got to get them people out that building. You remember that, fellas? In Colombia, Timothy Reed.
Are you talking about the investor dude, the black guy?
Yeah, the black guy from Atlanta, Georgia. He went to Colombia to buy a building. He ought to do a restaurant.
Oh, see, I didn't know about that part. I just know that night that he went out and got killed.
No,
Yeah,
what
but
it was.
this wasn't a
So
white.
what it
This
was.
was a white guy.
Matter of fact, Google up. Google up. You see it right now. I mean, on YouTube, you're gonna see the guy. You're gonna see on you. It's on YouTube. He went to go buy a building. He was scared. He was very nervous. Then he had to get them people out that building. Some people have been there for 10, 20 years. Number one, you're black. Number two, you don't speak Spanish. And number three, you with a woman that you ain't know that well. And talking about he's in love. Yep. And what happened was he had to get them people out that building. Matter of fact, go on YouTube and look at the video. It's on YouTube now. You see the video.
My bad.
Timothy Reed, the one, the brother who got unalive in Colombia. And it's going to show us right there. And the guy was acting funny, very nasty towards him. He was very nervous and stuff. He had to get all them people out that building. And them people got families in Colombia. You think them people leaving? You see it? Timothy Reed, the brother got alive going to buy a building. And he did it on COVID. Why going to buy a building?
I've seen it. I think I've seen that.
You said okay, show it on the thing.
Like Timothy, like is it REA?
That's 4 years ago. Yeah, this is 4 years ago. There's
4
a
years
couple,
ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's a couple stories on him. American killed in Colombia. Brother, like a grayish black beard.
Yeah. So show the video. Yeah, show the video when a man, he was signing the papers and the man was very nasty to him. You know he's gonna die. You know he's gonna be unalive right there. Okay, show that video.
I can't find it, brother. To be honest with you,
I got it. I'm dropping it in the back chat right now. I found one at least.
All right.
I don't know.
What up, Drew?
Yo, what's up?
What up, man?
What's good with you?
Chilling, man. You know.
Yeah, I guess we document another long line of the crash outs, and I got robbed in Colombia, and I got stoked, and
I hate to say it, but yeah, it's becoming repetitive. Yeah,
my crypto wallet is, my gold, my silver bars, and
yeah, I mean, I want to get your take on the crash outs, man. We had like about 3 crash outs today. Jesus, man. Jay Rello punching the air mattress because him and
was it Ice City, right?
Ice City, yeah, having some issues over there in this travel streets. I guess it was a deal that went wrong. Jay Rello says I'm not paying $100 for that shit, and he wants to catch him with the fade.
Okay.
He's beating up his air mattress.
To me, it ain't no sweat off Ice City's back, in my opinion. Stay where you at. You still ain't coming to this party.
He actually picked up his air mattress. He started sparring with it.
Yeah.
He looked like he was getting beat the fuck up by his air mattress.
Yeah, I didn't see the actual fight of the air mattress video.
Oh, you want to see that shit? I got it.
It's fucking hilarious. He think he Rocky Balboa in the back room.
All right, let's see it.
But Drew, notice that he's in an empty ass room. Listen, he talking shit. He's in an empty ass like padded room with a fucking blow up mattress, and he calling Ice Spice or whatever his name is broke. Ice City broke. You in a whole dusty ass room with nothing in there but a blow up mattress.
Let me see this. This shenanigans.
Yeah. Hey, check what he does with his blow up mattress, man. This shit's funny.
Broke ass nigga. Yeah. That's what you said.
fine. I'm disagreeing with that. Just let me know. I just don't agree with what you say.
Yeah, all right. Don't agree with it then. Don't agree with it, nigga.
So you even see that's and I was gonna be like, Bressy, because of that, the old me would have been like, I ain't fucking with that. That nigga ain't saying nothing here. He ain't saying that nigga sounds like 5 days. I told the nigga 3 and said, bro.
The nigga tried to charge me $400 for 3 days at the fucking villa. That ain't no
That's
fucking
not
player
right.
deal, nigga. I'm putting you in the fucking game.
He wants a discount. What's about 150? Be in the villa?
Yeah.
Anybody else want to stay in here? I got 2 rooms today.
And you say 120 for somebody else. That's how you do your man.
He's saying 120 a night, you non-ad motherfucker.
Anybody, I'm not nobody's bodyguard. I'm not a
God
chauffeur,
damn.
a chaperone, a butler. I'm candidate. I see I want to know that ain't been on the trip.
You dry ice city.
Seems like that air mattress got the best out of him, man. He
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He getting his ass whooped by an air mattress.
It ain't gonna be $50. $50 definitely ain't gonna money.
Air mattress is undefeated.
Yeah, but other than that, yeah, no, we should be straight up. Like I said, I don't got no issues with real. I ain't got no problems with them.
You got an issue with him now, weak ass nigga.
Oh my God, this brother couldn't fight his way out of a wet paper bag.
Always been a thing, y'all judge, and lazy for sure. If the owner of the room was really, the owner of the room was really got deported, bro, they sent him.
Damn, all of this, man, because of a
So
hotel room.
he said he was upset because the brother was going to charge him
$100 for 3 nights, which
so
ain't that
basically
bad.
like
And
130.
about 120 plus some tax.
Yeah, I mean that ain't bad at all because, I mean, see, Rello's that kind of dude, and we've all experienced people like that. You go out to dinner with them or go somewhere with them, and
He'll
you
tell me
splitting the
ghost the check.
tab.
Yeah, he'll
Yeah,
ghost
and
the
then
check and you pay for
they
it.
forget like, well, there's taxes included, or there's some small expenses that you expect me to eat.
Right.
No, I'm gonna charge you for it. And I would be happy with that. I'd be 3 nights in the villa. Okay.
Right. This ain't no normal hotel. This is a villa.
Yeah. So
amenities and shit to come with that.
all
Yeah,
we're talking about
that
Jay
lets you
Rello
know
here,
what
though.
kind of dude he is traveling with, man. He don't have that much money.
Yeah, we gotta talk about Jay Rello here.
Yeah, of course.
The finesse king. You trying to finesse a hoe? Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, you think about the content he's about to create off of that villa. I'd be happy with Ice. I'd be like, yeah, bro.
I don't know if I ever would want to room with somebody like Rello because he's going to over exaggerate and take advantage of your shit.
Of course. I still don't know why dudes keep trying to collab with him. Next thing you know, we'll see Andrew show collaborating with him.
Well, he's a genius to Andrew.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you mean with Rello?
He's a diabolical genius.
I mean, he has been on the show before.
Y'all gonna take a trip together soon?
Yeah, y'all take a trip together and see how much you wind up coming out of your pocket.
Don't forget to follow Andrew's show at BronxKid420_L_Cognac and on FB at Andrew Samuels. If you don't, I'll beat your ass, bitches.
Yeah. I don't know. These dudes, like I said, I was either talking to somebody the other day. It might have been you, Ronan, or I may have shared a video with you. But,
you did. And I responded to you in an email.
Yeah, I sent you some, but there's a YouTube channel called The Fabulous Patia. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that YouTube channel. But it's basically like a little British news. It's like Fabulous Patio whatever. But if you do a search for it in YouTube, you'll see it. But you know, a lot of times we like to think that it's just our people crashing out. But I was looking at this British thing,
Mhm.
and they
Oh,
crash out too, man.
and
They
I
crash out
showed some
harder than
chats.
us.
I showed some Brads and chats today on the show. So
Yeah,
absolutely.
Boy
they
with the
crash
100K.
out way
That's
harder than us sometimes
yeah.
too.
You lose 100K. That's way bigger than any brother has taken a hit for.
Oh yeah,
You know?
no doubt. I mean, they crash out like the ones in Pattaya in Thailand. I mean, they crash out to where they're, I mean, fighting their girls, drunk, belligerent. I mean, they goes dumb over there.
Mhm. I mean, I think over here in Southeast Asia, especially Thailand, the Russians are such a big problem in Thailand. I think they're trying to kick half of them out, and they basically own Phuket.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard about that because I've been watching. Like I said, if you watch that Fabulous Patio, you'll see a
Hmm.
lot of news and stuff like that. And I've heard that like one of the biggest groups that's I guess people kind of like man, where are these dudes coming from? They know where they're coming from, but it's similar to our situation. It's the Indians,
Yeah.
and the guy said, "Man, there's a lot of Indians here now." And he said the reason that there are a lot of Indians here is because of cheap flights. And I was like, "Damn, it's funny because we say the same thing about DR. It's like, okay, in Colombia, you got all these Spirit Airline traveling ninjas, but India has its own Spirit Airline that all these ninjas are coming from India into Thailand. So it's like, man, it's funny how we look at it like, oh man, we got these spirit traveling ninjas over here, but in other countries, they got the exact same thing as us.
Right. I mean, we always, I've said it multiple times. America is really away from everything. We always have to catch a connecting flight to get anywhere. So
Yeah.
that's why even when I said coming to the Philippines makes me able to travel to a lot of different places. It's my main hub, even though I might want to continue to travel some other places. Way easier and way cheaper to fly from here somewhere than to fly from America somewhere.
Yeah. What's that? Manila, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, out of Manila Airport. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I flew into Taiwan and flew directly from Taiwan into Manila, from
Yeah.
Houston. So it was too hot, 17, 20 hours, something like that.
20 hours. Damn.
Yeah, bro. I left on Cinco de Mayo.
You left on Cinco de Mayo and arrived in.
The 7th, I think. The 6th or the 7th of May.
Oh wow.
Because they're already 13 hours. Like I'm 12 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time where I'm
Okay.
at. So, adjust accordingly. So I already lost 13 to 15 hours depending on what part of the country you're in.
Yeah.
Just traveling here. And then the flight itself, that puts another 24 hours on it. So, yeah, it was about the 6th, 7th by the time I was here.
Yeah. Like I said, I can't figure out why dudes keep going down to Colombia though, but I don't. I mean, I know it's the beautiful women, and from what everybody tells me is that those same women can be found in Panama and Costa
Mhm.
Rica and various other places where the Colombian women travel to, and I think they're even in DR too. So why not go somewhere with just a little bit of safety, a little bit more safety than being in Colombia?
Hard head makes a soft bottom.
Yep, that's an old saying. You right.
Where did you get that picture from, Drew? This is new page.
Somebody's diabolical, man. I don't know.
How'd they get him in the Kenya outfit? Did he actually wear that one day?
I don't know. I don't know, but I see this shit. I said, "Oh man, this is crazy."
Mm-mm.
Oh, have you guys? It's funny, because what's that that AI software that everyone's talking about?
Oh,
The
I
one,
use Nano Banana. You got the Sora 2.
yeah, Sora
So many
2.
of them out there right now,
Yeah,
man.
Sora 2, the one they had, like, I guess Martin Luther King.
Yeah, Martin Luther King. They have
Yeah,
Tupac, uh,
yeah,
Michael Jackson. All kind of new videos out with these guys looking like they're really alive.
yeah. I mean, but thinking about that picture with Jay Rello, you could almost have a crash out
Um,
video with Jay
oh, you
Rello
could. Oh my God, that would be
fighting,
hilarious.
hey,
I might do that.
fighting the mattress,
I
fighting the
might do
mattress.
that shit. Oh my
Yeah,
God, that would
see
be
if you could
fucking
do one
funny.
with Jay Rello fighting the mattress.
That would be fucking hilarious. Okay.
Yo,
Like,
you just gave me an idea.
Yeah.
hey, make it like a boxing match in the other, in the other corners a mattress, and the and Jay Rello's in the opposite corner.
Don't worry about where he from. Don't worry about where he from. Don't worry about it.
Dusty ass mattress.
That's how I do ice.
This brother
I
don't
put
even
ice
have
on
no
ice.
shame. Listen. This brother has no shame on even the way he's living. Like fuck it, they gonna support me no matter what.
Fuck what happened to him.
You know what I'm saying? To kind of get with the mic up outside and around. I mean, you know, like I can't do the stretch. I'm not catching. Get ready. I don't need to. I thought they had a free ride. Hell, that's what I'm saying. This nigga want to do all this shit.
Yes. Yeah, switch up stories, huh?
I can't do this, dude. You
Kind of knock the air out this bitch. Let me repump the air mattress up. This bitch losing air.
We pumping it up. They pumping up the
That shit is fucking hilarious, man. Crazy.
man.
Yeah, the fact is, like I said, he's got a fucking blow-up mattress in his house, and that's about all he has in that fucking house, and no fucking shame. But you some baller, and you got the nerve to call somebody broke when the only way you travel is by eBay.
It's the fact that he's beating up the air mattress, not the fact that he got one.
No, it's the fact he got one too.
Can't be nice to everybody. What you say? What you say, Ice?
Oh my god.
Raw wasn't fucking with you. Raw broke too. Raw's broke too. Raw was broke too, lame ass nigga.
You look like shit, bro. Little ass kid kicking on a fucking.
I think Raw was gonna save you. I was your only hope to get some interest on this dry ass trip you're on. The suit's not lame. You're just lame, nigga.
You know, like, yeah. I mean, the only thing that just, when I think about this Jay Rello crashing out here, man, just the level of maturity is just gone. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist for a grown man to be acting like this, and also, you know, calling another man broke. And number three, you know, this dude is, like I said, damn near 40, and just the growling and I was like, man, what are we watching here? Sometimes like this,
Right.
It's just ridiculous, man.
Like I said, it looked like a little kid kicking a fucking stuffed animal around because he's throwing a temper tantrum because he didn't get his way because his mama told him he couldn't have no fucking ice cream.
Man, I tell you, you guys, you can have a field day with this with AI. Him fighting a mattress in the ring, calling that mattress ice. I mean, you could have a field day with this. I mean, the audio
You you want
clips.
you,
What
you,
ice?
you want to start
The
setting that up, Ronnie? You want to start setting that up?
I'm debating on it whether I'm going to waste my time with my AI money on this motherfucker, but it would be funny as hell to do it.
Oh man,
You
that
know
is
what I'm saying?
hilarious, man.
I mean,
you
I
have
am kind of waiting on some funds for this music video I'm working on right now. I got commissioned to do an actual professional music video, so
In
I do
this
have a little
corner,
time on my hand.
weighing in at 205, Jay Rello. In the other
Is
corner,
that nigga really 205? It looked
no,
like he's a
I
buck
just made
40.
up a weight.
Yeah, he
In
looked
the
like
other
he's about
corner,
a buck 40 at 5'5" or some shit.
yeah.
How tall is that nigga?
In the other corner, weighing in at 15 pounds, ice mattress.
Hey, that mattress was killing him in these rounds, man.
Mm,
He got his ass.
yeah,
He didn't
never
even
lie.
swing at him.
That might be an idea, bro.
Yeah.
Broke ass nigga, lame ass nigga, dry ass nigga. Come here, I ain't done with his ass yet.
He talking about he made the list.
She gonna be here because that's gonna slow me down.
I'll slow you down. I'll slow you down.
He's struggling with that mattress, bro. That mattress is whooping his ass.
Yeah. Lame ass nigga.
Yeah,
He's like, the
mattress
mattress
whooping his
looks
ass.
unfazed.
Slow your weak ass down, nigga.
Get the old voice of Howard Cosell going in the background.
Yeah,
Hill
the
ice body.
mattress looks unfazed.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I'm like, okay, that shit dope.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna save you.
Nigga crashed out.
I'm on a vacation.
Oh man.
And this and that. I'm gonna be looking at it like, okay, so what you wanna go do this? All right, it's gonna cost this much money. I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, how much for the website? This. So I'm gonna end up like,
You got your cardio in, bro? You good?
Man, he don't even have a chair to sit on, does he?
Yo, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. He looked like he's sitting on a stool in an empty ass room with a blow up mattress. What kind of shit is that? And then you calling somebody else broke.
Yep. That and see that, you're right. That tells us a lot too about his situation is where he comes back. And I've often said that I'm like, who is he staying with? Who is giving him shelter when he comes back home? And, that's basically how he's living. Empty a blow up mattress, probably, no lamp in the room, just the light above his head.
Yeah.
And just somebody in the kindness of their heart. I don't know if it's family or friend. I got an extra room. You can stay there for a little while.
Because everybody knows that fool ain't got no job.
I don't know what y'all talking about, man. He's a big YouTuber.
What you mean?
He is. He don't have no YouTube anymore. He got kicked off.
I know. I'm being sarcastic, man.
He's a man. He's him.
Nah, I heard he got another channel. He's got another one. It's called the #1 travel YouTuber. See, he ain't use his name no more.
That won't last long.
Yeah.
It's probably not monetized because he's probably gonna want to make all his money off of Cash App.
Man, just don't understand, bro. I'm really, and that's just seeing two chicks. Honestly. What are you even talking about? How am I not? What content content do you want to see?
Something better than you showing. You're dry. Your trip is ass cheeks.
What that nigga said was not how things were discussed. I said it in my mind. So that's the whole thing. I never said that. Y'all should have known that. But y'all be really just believing shit. So it'd be crazy. Like, I could literally.
No, what I said. I'm not through with his ass yet. Yeah, nobody's saying shit, nigga. All right, let me tell y'all the real story. It's enough of that. It's enough of the lies. That's what really happened.
We gonna get to that in just a minute. Marcy, what up, man?
What's up, man?
What
I
up,
mean,
man?
What's up,
This happened in the DR, man.
No, that happened in the hoods of Indiana.
Yeah. Gary's
Indiana.
fight. Yeah, that fool was in Gary. Kicking
Gary,
bags,
Indiana?
kicking blow up mattresses in his mama or grandmama's basement or somebody's basement that he knows.
And he got robbed for $100 grand?
No, this is a
that's a different story.
That's a different story. That's Jay Rello. The one you watching right now is Jay Rello.
The other one that got robbed for the $100 grand. That was a
Columbia.
That was the white guy. Yeah.
In Columbia?
Yeah.
Yeah. He got robbed in Columbia.
Oh man, what's going on with these bros, man?
We got 3 different stories, man.
Well, it's kind of like I think you said, Mercy Justice, man. Just dudes be crack, they be reckless as hell, man. And it sounds like he got robbed of more crypto than he did of more crypto and stuff. And that's why I think he's kind of so unfazed, because a lot of dudes, man, you guys would be shocked at how many guys have over 50, 60, 70, $100,000 in crypto. They might not have that in liquid cash, but they got it in crypto.
Especially if you brought in early. Because I remember when crypto coin was only $1,800.
Yep. So it's just a lot of dudes flowing around with crypto. And matter of fact, if you there's a website that you can go to. It's called Travala, TRAVALA.com. And a lot of guys, they travel off of their crypto because it doesn't make it's not a tax what is it called, a taxable event. So you can use your crypto to travel with. So you can book all your hotels and your flights using crypto.
Yeah, but to me, I would want to make it taxable, especially if I'm monetized.
Well,
I want to be able to write off my trips.
Well, not like taxable event as in like, hey, I'm withdrawing it from a like 401k, because I think that's looked at as like pulling it from a 401k or something like that.
Liquid
It's
cash.
a taxable event. Like you cashing out your stocks.
Well,
Maybe
now
it
that
could be
they're
a short term.
now that they're centralizing it, but before the whole point of cryptocurrency was it was decentralized and the banks couldn't monitor it. Now they lock down the laws to where it has to be monitored, and then now it can be taxed.
Right.
That's how the banks are getting into it.
It's either going to be a short-term gains or long-term, right?
Yeah.
So if you pull out a short-term gain, your taxable event is going to be super high, right? It's going to be like 33%.
But you also got to look at it, right? You also got to look at it because I'm in the crypto universe. I don't have Bitcoin per se. I got Ethereum and my coins are kind of locked, but I'm trying to find somebody to unlock it for me. But nevertheless,
you trying to find somebody to unlock it? What the hell are you talking about, man?
Nah, listen.
Andrew,
I was
come
able.
on, stop, stop,
Listen, brother.
stop, man.
I was able to find somebody that's on YouTube, and this guy is a professional. He's done it. He's got a YouTube channel, man. Like he was able
Point is,
to
are you gonna trust them to do it?
password.
You lost a 12-word
Yeah.
password thing to reactivate.
Yeah.
But what? So what is the cryptocurrency? Is that profitable?
Oh, fucking yeah.
If you got in early enough, it just depends.
Yeah.
And if you bought a legitimate coin instead of one of those ghost coins that people made up just to try to steal your money, then you got to worry about different groups you're in, whether they're actually legitimate groups, and you get a rug pull. There's all kind of shit going on right now with crypto.
I usually buy my coins off of the brokerage accounts. I mean, you can go into the decentralized market and get into the coins a lot early, but you're taking a risk unless you've done some research to figure out, like Ronan was saying, if it's something that was made by just any blow schmo, or if it's under a company or something that people are actually putting an investment into. I know one that's already on Robinhood that people are putting an investment into, and I got it real early. I got it like almost 3 million. I have over 3 million coins. So as soon as the crypto marketplace, when not crypto market, but as soon as Bitcoin starts to rise again, it's going to rise up all the sectors of the Bitcoin family. Because if Bitcoin is going to go up, all the other coins go up. It's just like a domino effect. But boy, oh boy, if that shit ever hit 200,000, whoo-wee.
So basically, somebody got robbed, bro, or several people got robbed, and it's you said in Colombia, Gary, and Sosua, right? Those are 3 places, right?
Okay.
No, you got 3 different stories going on. So one is a guy that got robbed in Colombia. The second story is Jay Rello and Ice City are kind of beefing about Jay Rello's trip to come to DR, which because Jay Rello doesn't have any money, and Ice kind of worked a deal out with him so he could stay with him, but he has to pay up front. So Jay Rello is like, "No, you overcharging me." He charged him brother $400 for 3 days, which is a deal to stay in a villa. But he beating up a mattress because he's upset about it, thinking that he's getting overcharged.
And then the third story was about a Haitian girl that took advantage and robbed a white guy and wound up killing him.
This Haitian girl was in Sosua. She was a pro on the streets, so she ended up killing a white guy.
Oh, so that happened to Sosua. So
yeah,
it's like 3 in 1.
So both incidents happened in Sosua and Gary, Indiana. Oh yeah, that's 3. Gary, Indiana, Sosua, and Columbia, right?
Yeah. The 3 stories that we're talking about. Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to get the locations. Because let me tell you why I'm hitting on the locations.
Okay.
Gary, Indiana is known for is known. I've never been to Gary, but I've heard a lot of ghetto stories about Gary. That's number 1. Sosua, everybody know about Sosua. And then everybody know about Columbia. So all 3 of those are hot spots.
Yeah.
All 3 of those. You always get stories from those 3 spots, bro. Always. Columbia, Sosua, and Gary, Indiana. Oh yeah, Gary, that's a hot spot, bro.
Yeah, it's the home of Michael Jackson, man.
Yeah.
I heard you could I'm gonna tell you what I did here though. I heard that I don't know if it was Gary there, it was there or somewhere else where you could buy some real cheap homes out there, joint. I heard they got cheap property out there, joint.
Yeah, it's Indiana.
It's gotta be Gary, Indiana.
Yeah, because I was thinking about buying a house out there, but so much traffic going on. You know what I'm saying? But you can buy some cheap homes out there, joint though. I'll tell you that right now.
The question is, would you? Just like you can buy some cheap homes on 8 Mile, but would you? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just saying though. I'm just saying because I thought about it. I said, shoot, I can go over there and get me a nice little house over there, joint. I'm gonna get 24-hour cameras and everything else. But might have to do it.
Okay.
So I do it.
You get a renter like a Rello.
Nah, I ain't gotta do all that. You ain't gotta do all that. Well, I gotta have a rental for. I ain't gotta have to buy in there. That's my spot.
Oh, you gonna stay there?
No, I ain't say all that. Why you gotta do all that for?
Hey,
Brothers
somebody said this nigga.
asking too many questions. Brothers asking too many questions.
Hey,
How about I
somebody
just
said.
want a house? How about that?
You say you bought it for an investment. You ain't trying to live there, huh?
Oh heck no, investment property, bro.
Yeah, you might as well
Hey,
just land bank it.
I wanna change y'all attention to this real quick, man. Somebody sent me this saying this is New York City, the future sister, or some shit. Yeah, or this nigga is New York City, the future himself, disguising like his sister. Look at where this nigga walk.
Hold on. What the hell?
Which one is it? Who you talking about?
That's New York City.
What just came out?
The
That one
future.
with the house. That one right there. I can see which one you talking about. The one with the bandana on.
Where this nigga come back on the cam? Hold on. Oh shit.
That is you making fun of the goat.
there you go.
That is the goat right there.
This dude right here.
The future.
That is the goat. Do y'all know who that is?
I know, right? Why they say he look like New York City, the future?
Do y'all know who that is?
That's why people say people crazy.
You gotta tell me who is it? I'm not a big soccer.
Ronaldo. That's Ronaldo.
Is it?
That's another Ronaldo.
I know. He's pretty bad.
Ronaldo, but
yeah, there's several Ronaldos.
Oh, okay.
I think he played for. Didn't he play for Brazil?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's Brazilian.
That brother right there is legit, man. You need to see his earlier play.
Yeah.
He was a monster out there, man. Some crazy.
Yeah.
You know who NYC the future looks like. I'm telling you, there's only one character that I looked at him and I was like, man, this dude looks just like NYC the future. Andrew, I want you to do a Google search. Do a Google search of the alien from the movies Meatballs. Look up the alien from the movie Meatballs and tell me if that's not NYC the future. This looks like NYC the future.
Hold on. I'm gonna look it up right now. Oh shit! Oh, you fucked up for this one. Oh man, you fucked up.
Not the one with the yellow hat, looking with the rain jacket on. Bro.
This nigga is fucked up. Yo, Drew, you are fucked up in so many ways, man.
You gotta pull that up, Drew. You gotta pull that one up.
Y'all can't tell me that don't look like NYC the future, yo.
Damn, that's funny. You got him fucked up on that shit. But damn, it did.
Hold on, man. This.
Oh my goodness! Can you imagine?
Diabolical in so many ways.
I'm gonna have to do an AI of a mock-up live with Jay Rello talking to the alien dude and calling him NYC the future.
That sure is a great trick. Do you
All right, freeze frame it right there.
Where are you from?
That's it, right there. Freeze frame it. Ah, it's too late.
Right there.
Damn. Why you do him like that? Come on, Drew.
Man.
Why you have to do that?
New York City, the future.
The more I look at him, the more I goddamn, he does look like him.
Me, Ted. Who are you?
Me, Ted.
Me,
What did he
NYC
say?
the future.
Meathead.
Meathead.
Meathead? Meathead's what he said.
Meathead.
Listen, Meathead.
We won't hurt you or
He kind of look like, hey, he kind of sound like him.
anything. We're just, well, curious. We've never seen a something like you before.
Look, we gotta go for breakfast. Do you want us to bring anything back?
Big Mac.
How does he know about Big Macs?
Oh man, that's diabolical. Diabolical, man.
Yeah, you're
Man.
right though. Brothers just be crashing out, bro. These some of these passport bros be. I mean, I ain't talking about them. I'm just saying some of these bros just be crashing out, bro. They lose all common sense. Just all common sense, yo.
They trying to get a paycheck, man.
I don't even know if it's that. It's just that the shit that they put themselves into is just ridiculous. The situations, which causes them to act the way they do.
Now I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Every time I travel and get off the plane, I do get a little delusional. I ain't even gonna sit there and lie to you, bro. I get a little delusional, but I keep it on. See, that's why I have an itinerary. I have a plan when I travel. Like Mercy, you going here, you going there, and you going there. From this time to this time, Mercy. You following this routine. That's what we doing. And that's what I do when I travel, yo.
But
These other dudes, I try to put my brothers on my routine. I try to put them on my routine. I said, bro, this is what we gonna do. We gonna hit this spot, this spot, this spot. He's like, yeah, Mercy, I appreciate it, bro, man. But man, this is too boring, man. I need some action, man. I said, bro, we got all this action. What are you talking about, bro? He was
but
like, ah,
Mercy,
man.
you just said you feel kind of delusional. Is it did you feel delusional or do you like? I think when I travel, I don't think it's delusion. Sometimes I think sometimes I feel more liberated. Like okay, wow,
Fact.
I'm out there.
Yep.
I feel like I'm not under the U.S. system of things. I'm more liberated to do what I want to do.
Nah, man, it's delusion. I'm gonna tell you why it's delusion, man.
Okay.
Because when I come back to the States, when I come back to the States, and I be thinking the same way I thought when I went over there, and I'll be like, dang, yo, these chicks are way different over here, bro. They just way different. Way, I mean, cause man, I'm being for real, man. I mean, I would just be talking to some females when I'm here in America, man. I just be talking to some females, and I get their number. They be texting me talking about Cash App them and stuff, and I be like, what the heck? So I have to block them. I have
Mm,
to block a lot of them. It's crazy, bro. That's what I mean by delusion. I mean, because I always thought I was that dude. I always thought I was that dude. When I come back to the States, it's a reality check, bro. I be sitting there like, what the heck is going on? You know?
mm,
I'm used to getting hit on by chicks. Come back to the States. It's a different story, bro. That's all
yeah.
I'm saying. It's a
Okay.
little...
Well, listen, the guys are trying to get for Halloween. It's always something special during the Halloween times on the strip. But lately, because of politics and everything, it doesn't really seem like it's gonna be popping off. So J Rello's trying to get his ass over there and try to get the money that he can to get some content because obviously appease to his audience.
Yeah. I mean, from what
You know what I
I've
mean?
seen a
So
few Ice Cities
I mean, what do you
videos, and
guys
it
think?
looks like
You guys,
I'm about to say I've seen a few Ice Cities videos, and it seems like Ice City has been boots on the ground for a while there, and he's walked through and he's seen how like empty the streets are. I think in his discussion with Razor today, he said that a lot of the girls have moved inside. So you may go to a restaurant and they may be sitting in there. They're not loitering the streets anymore. And he also said a lot of the girls have moved online. So you may have to go to Tinder or one of these different apps to try to link up with them. but they're not in the streets like they used to be in the streets. So it's just the situation has changed there. But I think that's one of the reasons why he probably got a villa was to have his own thing, have some girls over there, and party like that. I mean, I think that's where the party's going this year with Sosua. I've never been to Sosua, but I'm hearing everybody saying a lot of stuff is going indoors.
But see, it should though. But see, that's the whole problem, man. That's why I left the DR. It was too much street pimping going on. And see, that's another thing. I don't just be picking chicks off the street, man. I'm not with all that. So the thing is, like my boys, I'm telling you about, they try. They ain't like my program because they like to pick bras off the streets. I'm just like, bro, why we gotta always pick bras off the street? I mean, what's that about? Why can't I just meet a woman at the mall or something? Or why can't I meet her at the store? Why I gotta meet her on the street?
Yeah,
I'm
I think it's
just
the
like,
price
yo,
point.
I don't know if it's me. I just don't want to be in that kind of environment, bro. I want to be around all those people. Chaos. I see chaos.
Yeah,
I don't see fun.
that's what I see too. A lot of chaos, a lot of, like I said, I've never been there, but it's probably you walking on the street and every 5 feet, every 10 feet, you probably got some chick trying to solicit you. You're
oh
like,
yeah,
damn.
it's a sword. That's how it is, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's a sword. It be going down. It's a sword, bro. All the chicks be. I mean, it be hundreds and thousands of
Yeah,
chicks on the
it's a
streets,
meat
bro.
market, man.
Yeah, that's real. You can go to the casino, get some chicks off
It's
in the
just a meat
casino.
market of hoes. That's all it
You
is.
go to the casino,
But
Sasua.
I'm gonna be
You do
honest
all
with you. I think the cheddar back in the day.
You think what?
Uh,
What'd you say, Andrew?
I think the chicks look better back in the days.
oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
No, I said I think the chicks look better back in the days than they do
yeah. I
now.
agree.
Man. They look kind of
Dude.
run down and shit.
I
Yeah,
agree.
yeah. And sloppy. Don't care. Come and have dressed.
I don't know
Looking
what
like
happened to
got your
Sosua.
bonnets on. You know.
These girls have meat. They're just out of shape, man. And I always show this video because this is like how the Sosua I knew back in the days. You know what I'm saying? The chicks look more like this. You know what I mean? Outside the nightclub
all you gotta do is branch out. See,
and
brothers
everything, but
don't like
I
to
don't know.
branch out, man. Brothers don't like to
Facts,
branch out.
Real
You gotta
soft
branch out. You
facts,
gotta get out of Sasua, bro. Go to
days.
Santo Domingo. Go to Santiago. Just go somewhere
facts.
other than Sasua, bro.
Yep.
I agree.
Mm.
I agree.
Oh
Because
yeah,
that was the
yeah,
one thing I
absolutely.
mentioned too. Is
Santiago,
that
Santiago was always my spot.
I see, of course, we see a lot of brothers online, and there's a group of them that's in Thailand right now. And I said to one, I was like, man, he showed a video with him with this one chick, and I said, yo, she's been in videos with so and so, and he was like, yeah, yeah, she did say that she has worked with some other YouTubers and been in their videos, and I said, what's so funny is that you're in Thailand. It's a huge country, and you guys seem to gravitate around the same chicks. I was like, spread out. Go to Phuket. Go to Hua Hin. Go to Bangkok. But get out of Pattaya. Like, y'all seem to be messing with the same chicks, dude.
That's why I say some of these dudes, man, they off, man. They off mentally. Cause it's like, why would you travel that far to mess with a chick another dude mess with? I don't get that, bro.
I know why.
It's what they know, bro. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. The one reason is this. They all ask the same question. And we've all heard this question on many of shows. Do you want to
Mm.
know what the question is?
Who got next?
Nope. I'll give everybody on the panel a guess.
I don't ask the question, so I don't know.
Mercy,
What's
what's the question? Mercy, what do you think the question is? They all ask.
They asking for a resume.
Nope. What do you think it is, Andrew?
where the best holes at?
Nope. The question is this. They all ask the same question. We've heard
I don't
this
know.
a
You kind of
thousand times.
breaking up.
I can
Oh,
hear him. Go ahead. You good? What's the question?
the question is this: do Thai girls date black guys? Does she date black guys?
You kind of breaking up on my end. I don't know if it's me, but
He's saying, do Thai girls date black guys?
I never asked that question though.
yeah, I can't really hear what
They
you're saying.
do. A lot of these guys say that do they talk to black guys? And if they do,
What
that's
about
the area that
Sosua
they want
in
to.
Colombia?
That's the area they want to be around. They want to be around the girls that talk to black guys. So you find them in the same situation, same bars, same clubs around the Thai girls that talk to black guys. But
That's
there's
because
hundreds of thousands of Thai girls that talk to black guys. You just got to move around. You need to spread out.
they're fucking lazy.
Yep.
They don't want to do no work. They want the low hanging fruit. You going into a country where you're top 5 percentile on income basis alone. You're carrying a blue passport. You already speak English and you're already well sought after worldwide. And you going in with that low vibrational bullshit.
But but I think it's a little bit more than that. For me, I even have to use myself as an example. Like I said, when I go, I have an itinerary. And what do I do to the itinerary? I have boots on the ground. So I'll talk to other brothers. They'll give me a map out the land. So I'll hit the spots they tell me to hit. And all the brothers hitting the same spots. And I think that's how it starts. But then what you got to do is branch out. That's what brothers don't do. You got to branch out. You can't stay on that same route. You got to branch out eventually, bro. And that gets a little dangerous. Then that could be dangerous. Because you branching out from the
herd.
mapped out route.
Yeah.
So I can see why they wouldn't do that.
Because I mean, you're looking at Sosua right here, but there's got to be some really beautiful chicks in Punta Cana. There's got to be some beautiful women in Santo Domingo or Santiago, but they all flow into Sosua.
Yeah, I just see chaos in that picture right there.
Because when I was in Sosua,
y'all good? Can y'all hear? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was in Sosua, the most beautiful chicks that I met in Sosua were from Santo Domingo. So I asked chicks where they was from. And they would tell me, yeah, I'm from Santo Domingo. I'm like, dang, the baddest chicks from Santo Domingo.
Hell yeah.
And see, that's what
the
I'm saying.
baddest chicks were from Santiago.
Why don't brothers go to the tree? Go to
Well,
where the source is at.
I always talk about Santiago. Santiago is my spot. I think most of the finest looking DR women come from Santiago. So I kind of like it over there.
And when I went to Santo Domingo, man, I mean, it was cheap. It was prices were low for food, hotels, everything was cheap. Then I ain't gonna lie, I went there. I ain't gonna lie, I had no boots on the ground. When I first went to Santo Domingo, I went by myself, and I just started meeting chicks. And it was crazy, bro. That joke was crazy. I was meeting chicks.
Isn't that the capital of
yeah, it's the capital. It's the capital, yeah.
And you know what? That's what the other Ronin says too. He said, if you go to Santo Domingo, you'll have girls just walking up to you. You meet women really easily there.
But it's not like Sosua, where it's like mobs of females. You kind of have to know where to go in Santo Domingo. Kind of have to know. They had little spots you go to.
But are those party girls Santo Domingos or are those good women Santo Domingo?
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's what you're saying. Depends what you're looking for, bro. Because you know how we are, bro. We look.
No, not we. Yeah.
Well, okay, my bad. But I'm just saying, some dudes, they be looking for certain types of females.
I don't be confused in that bunch.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sitting here chilling in the province of the Philippines. I ain't even trying to get in that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What's up, Philippe, my brother? You're muted.
Who
We
is it?
lost.
We lost Andrew, right?
Yeah,
I'm
we
here.
lost. All right.
All right. I had stepped away for a second. What's up, brothers?
What's going
Hey,
on,
what's
man?
going on, brother?
I was just listening, man. I don't know a lot about Santo Domingo, so I was just kind of listening to hear what the energy was on this. I happened to be up working, and
Yeah, we
my guys were on.
topics. The one guy that got robbed and killed, the other guy that got robbed and he survived, and then the whole Jay Rillo debacle. There's like 3 different stories we highlighted. Well, Drew highlighted.
Where was the guy that got attacked and deleted?
He was in Sosua, Haitian girl, the one that you see here. Basically, I guess he drugged him and he died. Is that the way it went? Drew?
So these were all things that happened in the Dominican Republic.
Well, one happened in the Dominican Republic. The white guy you see, he got scopolamined and robbed for $100K in Colombia. Medellin.
Oh boy.
Yeah, but it's 100K, and I think mostly crypto and like cell phones.
Somebody's saying the girl was not Haitian, Drew.
I don't know. I don't
Drew,
know
you
the
there?
story.
You're muted, bro.
Yeah, Drew ain't. I don't know where Andrew's at.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can
now,
hear you now.
The Live Love is saying that she wasn't Haitian. You sure?
Well, I mean, the title itself says it was a Haitian lady, so
The title of what? The title of your show or the title of the article?
The title of the actual, not the show, but the actual reaction that I was doing. Let me see if I.
I mean, from my standpoint, there are a couple of things that stand out in these cases. One is a lot of these people are going in there without language skills and without connections on the ground. And the combination of that is extremely risky.
Well,
because you
Felipe,
don't. Yeah.
Give me just a second because I gotta show and tell real quick, and I'll let you get back to that. But yeah, that woman is. I just want to confirm that woman is Haitian because he's probably thinking about a different story. But this is the story that I was playing earlier. American man dies in Sosua from a 19-year-old Haitian pro. But I can't say the whole word. But here's the story right here. I'll just play it real quick for you guys.
From Utah. Decided to hire a 19-year-old girl, a Haitian girl, 19-year-old.
There you go.
There are rules that are not written that you should follow, especially if you're going to dive in the prostitution world. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Dominican News.
Yeah, he had to cut his words a little bit because he can't say the whole word. So they probably told him to redo what he was saying. But Live Love Tribal, she is Haitian, not Dominican. There's your confirmation right there. So, yeah. There you go.
But I mean, the main thing I think is the fact that all you got to do, bro. See, you can't be going to these spots where a lot of Americans go. Like for example, like Colombia, you got to have boots on the ground because they have too many Americans visiting. See, they don't have a lot of Americans visiting Brazil like that. See, Brazil don't get the same type of coverage that Colombia get. So a lot of Americans can't wait to go to Colombia. A lot of Americans can't wait to go to the DR. So that's why you get all these incidents like that. But like Brazil, you don't have like a whole lot of dudes trying to hit Brazil like that. So, I'm not saying stuff don't happen, but it just don't happen at the same number because they used to saying Americans. I mean, you go to Colombia, they used to saying Americans. So this ain't the first lick they done had. They very good at licking Americans. So you go into a spot where, and like Sosua the same way. That's why you got to branch out to like Santiago, Santo Domingo. Go somewhere where not a lot of Americans are going. Go there, and then I feel like it's safer. Because when I was Santo Domingo, it felt real safe. When I was Santo Domingo, it felt real safe.
Live Love, the link is in the chat. You can come up, but I think maybe the dude that did the video, maybe he's anti or he's pro Dominican. So any dark skinned Dominican, he wants to blame the Haitian for it. I don't know, but right now the guy saying is the lady was Haitian.
I mean, does it matter that the outcome is the same?
Well, why are you going after a 19-year-old though? That's what I want to
know. YT men.
So young.
Come on, Mercy. You know the YT men kind of go for the young ones.
That is real young to me, bro.
Unfortunately, that's what they like. Super young. Then I don't get it. I couldn't get with nobody that young
because isn't he in his 60s?
Thought he was in his 70s. Well, he in his 70s.
I mean, I could play it.
Hey, let's go ahead and listen to it.
I'll play it one more time. Yeah, hold on. I mean, the guy's in. I know he's old, but
yeah. Thank you. So Live Love saying he's pro Dominican. So anybody with dark skin, he's going to kind of blame Haitians.
He's one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He don't want his culture to be blamed for it.
Oh, okay.
Today, we want to talk about Sosua again. I mean, just in case you don't know what Sosua is a very beautiful place located in Puerto Plata. Puerto Plata is one of the Dominican Republic provinces where tourism is very, very high. So you got a lot of tourists. It's a city with, they have beaches, they have restaurants, they have hotels, resorts, they have adventures, they have bars, they got everything. I mean, that place is designed for you to be entertained 100%.
Message.
There are rules that are not written that you should follow, especially if you're gonna dive in the prostitution world.
Baby.
You should not break certain things. Like, for example, we had this situation the other day. We have a 63-year-old man from Utah, white man from Utah. He came here to have fun, right? But he went to Sosua and he rented a space, like a small apartment, and he decided to hire a 19-year-old girl, a Haitian girl, 19-year-old. So this is what she says in the report.
¿Por qué lo hiciste? ¿Pero por qué lo hiciste? ¿Por qué lo hiciste, Moy? Párala ahí. ¿Por qué lo hiciste, mi amor? ¿Por qué lo hiciste? Tú tienes que dar declaración, mi amor, dar declaración. ¿Por qué lo hiciste, amor? ¿Por qué lo hiciste?
Para que sepan que yo no he hecho nada, me están confundiendo, pero yo no he hecho nada, Dios mío.
They're making sure he sticks that camera in there and get that story.
I need all of you to understand this. I believe if you...
Yeah, they weren't playing around with that shit.
Right, because I've been trying to investigate exactly what happened, and I got what she says, and I got what the police think, and I got a lot of versions that what could have happened. So they made an agreement. He was supposed to pay her $100 per day, and the agreement was for today. Okay, so he says, I want you to come to my place, and I need you to stay with me for 2 days, and I will pay you $100. She said, yes, okay, cool. So remember, we're talking about 63-year-old versus 19-year-old, American versus Haitian. So after they were together, blah, 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 2 days later, he had to pay her whatever she owed her, $100. He paid the first day $100, and then next day he was supposed to pay her $100 more, but then he didn't. He was giving her $10. He giving her $10, which is the equivalent to 500 Dominican pesos. Why was he doing that? Well, I don't know, because it was not there. They got into an agreement, into an argument. So she grabbed the knife, and she multiple times, and then he passed. After she did that, she called a motor taxi, what we call in the Dominican Republic motor concho. A motor taxi is a person in the Dominican Republic that has a motorcycle, and he does what a taxi driver does. So he picks you up anywhere, like you call, hey, come get me. And that is what's happened. And then she went to her boyfriend's house. She told her boyfriend what they did, and she ran. So she was running for 24 hours, and then she turned herself in. Now, I always tell you guys that you should be careful when you come here and you're gonna require services that this type of services, because if you tell her you're gonna pay $100 and then you don't pay that, that could potentially become a pretty bad situation. So she said to the police exactly what I'm telling you. Like, we made an agreement and he didn't want to pay me, and then I grabbed the knife and da-da-da. Now, this is what the police think that happened. Okay? So what they think happened is that she tried to rob money from him, and then he became a little bit aggressive, and they both became aggressive, and then she him multiple times, and then she called her boyfriend, or probably her boyfriend was already there outside the house waiting for her, because as soon as she stepped out of the house, there was someone waiting for her, which indicates that maybe, perhaps, she planned what happened. Maybe she saw him with a little bit of money somewhere. She said, wait, she said to her boyfriend, hey, we got someone here with a whole bunch of money or whatever. I will grab the money and I will leave. This is what the police think happened because there was someone waiting for her as soon as she did what she did. And that's weird. Now, let's go back to the story that she says. If you ever come here and you hire a sexual worker and you guys say, I'm going to pay you $1,000, for example, you have to know that you're going to pay what you said. Otherwise, either she is going to try to do something to you or her boyfriend will. Also, there is another story, another version of what could have happened. And this is what the police that I spoke to, this is what they think probably happened. Maybe she was supposed to do certain things, and then he wanted to do more things than what they agreed. And I'm talking about like sexual things. And maybe she didn't want to do what he wanted her to do, and this is how things turned out. So in this version, she is the victim. Like, maybe we talked about something and then he wanted to do more. Or maybe she did more than when they were supposed to do, and he was supposed to give her some extra money, then he didn't. And this is why things turned to be the way happened. Now, this is what's going to happen. She's not going to serve too much time in prison. She will not. Why? Because the family of this man is not going to come to the Dominican Republic to follow up on the case. They are not going to come to court to follow up on that. And at the end of the day, it's only going to be her against nobody. Because when this happened, your family has to follow up on court to see what's going to, we got a court day this day. They have to come and they got to be there with her lawyer, you see. So she is going to be victimized, and this man, unfortunately, justice is not going to be in his favor. She was sent to prison, right? And she's we call it like a coercive measure. That's how we call it in the Dominican Republic. She's going to go there for 3 months first, that time is for the lawyers and attorneys and the DA office to investigate what happened. Then you're going to come back to court, and then that's when the case is going to get started. So you are supposed to go to 20 years in prison for stabbing someone in self-defense, or it could be 30. But in this case, it probably 20, because she's gonna say that he tried to do something to her, and there's no one to prove her wrong. The same thing happened to a couple of Russians 5 years ago in Punta Cana. They made an agreement with a girl. They agreed to pay a girl for certain things, but they did more. They broke the agreement. Like, she was supposed to be first with one and then with the other one, but at the end, they both technically her, So the girl was taken to the hospital, but the Russians, they stay here. They didn't leave. So when she got better, her boyfriend kidnapped those two Russians, and then they disappear. And guess what? Your family doesn't know anything. Nobody knows what happened to you. So these cases, people get away with it because you're not from here, and your family's not going to come here to get you. So be careful. Be careful when you do businesses here, that kind of businesses. If you say you're going to pay $100, pay $100. Don't pay less. Don't try to be smart, because things might turn upside down, because people are very aggressive lately. Thank you very much for supporting the Dominican News. Thank you very much for supporting Food for Us All. And
So a
Well,
lot of
there
these
you have
chicks
it.
got boyfriends out there that's sending them on their way to get they smashed.
Exactly. Hope y'all picked up on that. I really do. But the other thing that y'all pick up on, it's still he say, she say.
Yeah.
If you guys aren't going to a licensed brothel and negotiating something like that, who's to say who said what? You got it in a recording, you got it in writing. And even if you do, like you said, if you guys don't have family members willing to represent you while you were down there doing whatever seedy ass shit you were doing, does it really matter at the end of the day?
Yep. Case closed.
You guys are 100% on your own down there. Let that sink in. They don't give a fuck.
Well, I mean, that's what I started off by saying is that the guys that are doing this are stepping into a realm where it's all risk and very little reward. And then on top of it, the guy wanted to be cheap, it looks like. And
or not.
Well, we don't know, right? And so I'm just saying, if he had put forth the money, it seems like he would have walked away from this alive. But I don't know. None of us were there. But at the end of the day, I think one of the things, and this is where I was going with it before, is that a lot of our people go down there not understanding that there are forces that are putting these women in your proximity, whether it's their quote unquote boyfriend or criminal elements or whatever. These women aren't just happening to be there, that there are forces that put them there. So if you don't have that as part of your math of what you're doing, then you're putting your life at risk, because there's a whole structure that put those women there.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, real quick, just to follow up what he's saying is, and then think about it. The older gentleman didn't look like he doesn't drink. Maybe he hired her. She saw an opportunity. The guy over drinks. He falls asleep. Maybe he sleeps hard when he's drunk, and she saw an opportunity. You don't know how much this guy might have relaxed around this girl, thinking because I got to deal with you, you can now relax around her. No, you can never relax around a person like that. Who told you that? Go
I
ahead.
remember I was in the DR, and it was about, I want to say probably 10 years ago. So it was a little while ago. But I remember, man, $100 is a lot of money, bro, in the
Oh, yeah.
DR, bro. And I'm
Yes, it
just
is.
like, bro, 100 US? I ain't never paid 100 US for nothing in the DR.
Yeah.
Nothing. And I'm
Yeah,
just
but
Times
like,
have changed.
yo,
I see it different though, because he's saying
Times have
100
changed, man.
US per day.
it don't matter.
It don't
How
matter.
much
Hey,
per
I
day
was in the
then?
DR. I was in the DR, bro. Let me tell you, I was in the DR. Look, I'm gonna tell you the real. I was in the DR, bro. I remember and see the DR law has changed over the years. Because
Yeah.
see, when I was there, they used to have pimps in the DR. And see, what happened is the pimp was making all the money, and the women were not making anything. And then the women went to the law, got their lawyers together. And I know it sound crazy, but this is what they were doing. They went and got their lawyers together and said they don't want no more pimps in the DR. So they made it illegal for there to be pimps, so that way the women could get more of the cut. Now watch this. Then they had a law that it went all through the legal system. Then a law about how much they can get for one night, and it was set at $30 US per night, all night. It was set at that. That was the legal limit. So even if you got a woman, she couldn't charge no more. They set the rate at $30 for all night, bro. That's how it was. So that's what I'm saying. For it to be 100, but see, I know that's Sosua, but that's where all y'all Negroes go, man. See,
Well, Marcy, I'm gonna pull one too, because I used to live in DR, and the last time I was in DR was back in 2016. And let me tell you something, bro. $100 that costs their rent for a month is $100. Okay, that's a lot of money in Dominican pesos. But like I said, times have changed, and we had a pandemic, so I'm sure the dollar, and I mean not the dollar, but the peso has gone up. So maybe things are a whole lot different than the way it used to be. But I remember $100 is a lot of freaking money out there. But I don't know.
Basically, if they're allowing it.
I think the husbands and boyfriends have been pimps, though. They do that in Colombia too. Ain't nothing different.
Yeah, I just $100 is nothing. You can spend $100 on fast food. It's nothing. You are going to put your life at risk for $100, or let's say it's $100 a night. For $200 or $300, you could put your life at risk. That's how little somebody thinks of their
Oh,
life.
Felipe.
Hey, brother, we just watched a guy crash out by not paying a woman an extra $20. So
yeah,
it's insane.
but see, it's the principle of the matter. The point is, if she's charging $100, she's the wrong one, bro. That's my point. Cause and then she's 19, bro. How young she is? Good grief!
yeah.
I
Well,
don't know, man.
well,
I just
Mr. Dukas, the Navigator, has a good point here. He says it's oversaturated with so many foreigners and men going to the same places. It's gotten to the point that the boyfriends and husbands want a cut of that too. Well, I mean, they do the same thing in Mexico too. You know what I'm saying? They they got men that auction off their mangoes in their family, trying to keep it PG-13 as much as it can because we got the monetization going. But they got the mangoes that they also give within their family structure as well to sell to gringos. So yeah, it's been going on for many years. It's nothing kind of new. So we know that does happen, and some families don't uh, approve of that, and the daughters in these families they keep things low key when they go to these places to make their little money and then come back and take care of the family or take care of people around them, whatever. But it's the way
I
it is.
mean, because a hundred US is 6,000 Dominican pesos, bro. You know what
Yeah,
those
no,
bills look like? I've had those bills. You know what
me
those
too.
bills look like? I mean, can you imagine holding on to $2,000 bill, a DR bill, $2,000 peso bill. I'm just like, yo, it felt like Monopoly money in my pocket. But that money was some big money over there, yo. I
Yeah,
remember I
man.
used to go to the place, go out to eat. The female see me pull out a $2,000 bill. She looking like, what the?
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, in Santiago, a plate of meal will you man. I remember me and my boy used to go out there into Santiago when we were double dating when we went out. I had my chick and he had his chick. Man, the cost of food and a bowl of rice and chicken and rice, we call it a arroz and pollo, or pina colada and stuff. Man, we just we had a lot of plate of food, man, and everything must have cost at least under $25. At least like
That's
it,
my
it was a
point.
lot of food. We got a lot of food, but each food was like $3.25 for a meal.
That's my point.
So yeah. So it's fairly cheap. You know what I mean? I don't know about now, but that's the DR that I knew. So but giving these chicks $100, man, shit. You taking care of a mortgage payment for a month with that money.
Well, you know what? I guess your life has no, you just go ahead and pay it because you see you trade your life for $100. Go ahead and pay it. Don't look at it as it's DR. Just go ahead and pay it and get her out of there.
Well, if
No,
you're in
but
a
you should not
situation,
agree to something like that. That's my point. You should
well,
not be agreeing
yeah,
to nothing like that.
facts. But he agreed to it. But what happened is, allegedly, he turned around the pricing quote and says, "Well, I'm just gonna give you $10 instead of giving you $100."
Let me throw this monkey wrench. Let me throw this monkey wrench on the whole fucking thing.
That's crazy.
Who's actually telling the story? It's her. What if they never agreed to $100 a fucking day and she just came up with that number?
True.
That's true, but dead men don't talk, so you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Dead people can't talk and they can't, come back and defend themselves. So the only thing we can do is go by the defendant, which is that woman and what she's saying. So there's nobody to defend the plaintiff.
Exactly.
So I mean,
I'm gonna step out there and just say it, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead and go with what I heard as facts, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I know dudes that's throwing money away like that. So, and I told even my partners, I said, bro, if you're throwing money at these chicks, don't hang around me. Don't come around me, because then the chick's gonna be thinking I'm like you, and I'm not like you. And that's what happens. When the dudes go over there, they start throwing money around, then all the chicks think, oh, he hanging out with him. I can get the same thing I get out of this other dude with him. And dudes do be throwing money away like that. So I'm not gonna say that that's not reasonable, because dudes are doing that. And see, I could never do nothing like that. But that's just me. And it ain't about, and see, my brother, you look at it wrong, bro. It ain't about the $100. It's about the principle. She's not worth that, bro. She's
Absolutely, I
not worth
agree.
that.
Facts.
I mean, that's the whole point. That's like when you go to your job, you can't command over the going rate for your services. It's like, yeah, you could try to do that, but they hire somebody else.
Look, I don't want to devalue.
I agree with Mercy.
Listen, I don't want to devalue anybody's self-worth. You don't know what the deal was, but I'm not going to talk down about the person. All I'm saying is nobody knows the real story. The only person that could tell the story is her. So is she? We already know history is written by who? The victors. Her history and her account is only written to what? Protect her, not him.
Well, and my thing is this. I understand the point that I believe Mercy Justice is making of, don't overpay, because then that brings in other attention and, the potential of something worse happening. My thing is, if you can't see behind the screen where these people are coming from, because you don't have the network on the ground, you don't speak the language, and you're taking everything at face value, that That's a risk in and of itself. If you're going to do that, from my standpoint, you'd be better off going to a bordello or someplace where the risk is lower. But if you're going to be a free agent like that, then you have to be able to sync behind the screen that they put up and see what's back there. Because if you don't know what is on the other side of where she popped out of, all kinds of crazy stuff can be back.
And that's what I was saying, Philippe, is you could never relax. You could never really go to sleep and sleep well with that person in your home.
Exactly, because it could be a setup. You don't know how she's. I mean, she alleges that this was her boyfriend, or we don't know who this young man was in the picture. It's impossible to know. So what if the thing was, you go in there and drop this in his drink, and then I will pull up whatever an hour or so later, and we'll stack all of his stuff in the car. And maybe he woke up when she dropped the thing in his drink, and the end is in tears, about what happened. We have no way of knowing what the setup was.
But see, my thing is, if you paying $100 a night, somebody else is getting the cut, bro. That's to let you know right there she got a pimp. That's to let you know somebody else is getting the cut. Because I already told you what the rate was. It's $30, and I remember they went through that. They went through the whole legal process.
Mercy, the point we're trying to make is nobody knows the dollar amount, and the dollar amount doesn't matter. Nobody is watching your back when you do these little side deals unless you go to somebody that's legitimate, like a brothel or a bordello, where the agreement is done in public and that person's being monitored. You could never go to sleep and rest to know that woman is going to be honest with you.
Oh yeah,
because nobody's keeping her accountable. You got to stay accountable because you're the foreigner.
True.
What's keeping her honest? What really is going to keep her honest? The only way to keep her honest is to have somebody that's going to be liable if something happens to keep her honest that is local.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, too, is you think you go there and you invite somebody that, like you said, that you don't even know, and you ask them to spend, 24 to 48 hours or whatever, 36 hours together, all day, in day.
Me having freaking caffeine and looking like this by the time I get done. The hell?
Yeah.
What kind of vacation is that?
Yeah. Because that's one of the things I'm hearing some of the brothers that are in Thailand say is like, man, we no longer in Colombia, and I feel like I can let my my guard down or in these other countries like this because they're not experiencing that in Thailand.
Well, Thailand's got a different whole setup in terms of how they deal with it, But I just want to caution people that are listening. This is a very dangerous thing that these people are doing, and maybe it's because, when I lived in Latin America, I lived in Mexico. I had a gun put in my face a couple of times, and so I'm trying to share the wisdom of, look, man, if you can't sink deep into that society and be able to see what's going on behind the scenes, you're taking your life into your hands. And it may seem like it's sweet and but all you need is for it to go wrong once. Like this guy. We don't know how many times he did this, but the last time was fatal.
I mean, you can apply the same principle in the States. These women walking around in the States, bro. And these women walking around, and you got brothers promising, yeah, I'll buy you a bag, I'll do this for you. Yeah, I'll cash out for you, I'll do that for you. You got brothers out here simping like that. Now, if I'm walking out in the street and I'm talking to a chick, and the first thing she asks me to do is take her shopping, and I promise to take her shopping, then whatever happened to me happened to me. But if she come to me asking to take a shot and I say, nah, I'm good, I would never do that. You're gonna turn the right chicks away. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. I mean, if you don't look like a lick, you don't put yourself out like a lick, you know, you be cheap, as they like to call you, or you just a broke nigga. Okay, I'm fine, I'm broke. Hey, get your ass on. You know, I mean, you ain't the one. Because if you trying to impress these chicks with your wallet, you gonna get robbed. And that can happen right here in the States, bro. You got people going to hotels, meeting chicks in hotels, getting robbed in the States. You got that going on right here at home.
That's
I
facts,
agree with
man.
you.
I live here in Vegas, and that happens all the time.
I agree with you. I just think it's when you're playing for the lowest common denominator, it just I don't the upside is so low to what the downside could be. Right? It's I understand what you're saying, and that's smart. You're not drawing attention to yourself. That makes sense. But what I'm getting at is the truth of it is, if you don't speak Spanish, you're basically flying blind. You have no idea what the people are saying that are around you, right?
My whole point is this. If she's asking you for 100 US, she would never ask her fellow Dominican for that kind of bread. That's all I'm saying. She asking you because she know you a foreigner. So she see you as a lick. That's what I'm trying to say. She
And you're
already
right.
see you like that.
You're right about that. There's no doubt that there's a market price. They set somewhere in here we heard they set the market price. I think maybe you said it, Mercy. They set the market price, right? So this person was way above market. I get that. It just.
Why do you think the police said, "Oh, her story don't sound right"? They know what the market price is. That's the whole point. They know what the market price is. Cause the police gonna look at the legal aspect and say, "Man, this chick right here, she already knew this dude was a foreigner. She probably was trying to rob him since day one."
Yeah,
I mean,
it just didn't come out the way that she expected.
Right. Two things.
I don't think.
Listen. Two things can be right at the same time. We don't know exactly what the story is, and you're right. The police came back and said this is probably what the real story is, based on what this guy reported. You know, and so it was a blend of the two different stories. You know, people tell half truths in order to get away with lies.
Well, the way that this worked out, that they put the stuff in the box and they're on to the next story.
Exactly.
You know, that whatever it was, they're like, oh well.
Right, and that's the whole thing. You think your life is more important than what they do.
They're like another foreigner came.
So if you don't protect yourself, somebody else is going to come and be your hero or the investigator that solves the case for in your behalf or anything like that. If you don't take your own precautions, you're setting yourself up.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of wind it down because we're like 4 hours into this. Does anyone else have any last words or anything they want to say? You know what I'm saying? Before we go ahead and close this off.
Gotta know how to move.
That's always the thing, isn't it?
Oh man.
Yeah, but my last words. I hope y'all brothers put together that boxing match. That'd be pretty cool if you could do that.
That would be kind of funny. You know, I want to invest the time. I don't know what my rate of return would be on views if I did something like that. You know?
The boxing. Yeah. That would be pretty dope. I mean,
my advice would be
give a shout out to
the window.
I just want to give a shout out to the new subscriber, Kenya Rello. Shout out to you for subscribing to the channel. You know what I mean? Ça passe, majule.
Ça passe.
I thought that they took away his channels and stuff. Is that wrong?
He
Well,
just
He
keeps
always
creating
finds a
them,
way to
man.
come back. He always finds a way to come
Yeah,
back.
but he's just like I said. They created. He creates a channel, but it's not monetized. It'll be gone in a few months because these Africans are gonna probably still stay on him, and because he's not being able to get his fundraisers off like he used to. So that's a big dent in his pocket.
Well, also, he has problems with ICE. You know, ICE is
What?
kind of in his pockets right now. With he's got to find a place to stay very soon.
Some Ice City.
Yeah, ICE
Oh.
City. Yeah.
You can't just say ICE anymore, bro. That means a whole nother thing. When you just say ICE. I'm like, damn,
Oh.
they're coming after him for what? Is immigration?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Yeah. I mean, Ice City said it plain. He just said it plain and simple. It was like, man, just bring up the bread. We good.
Well, what if he can't though, man? I mean, the guy's got to
That
get a
ain't
little.
Ice City's
Here-
problem. That's
the
like
whole
going
thing
to a
with Jay
hotel.
Rello is he always trying to finesse somebody.
Walk to the door.
Yeah,
Tell
that's
her
right.
let's go to the door.
Finesse a prostitute.
No, I want to see the money right here.
Delete the video, delete the video, delete the video, delete the video, and you don't delete.
That's right.
Yeah, but see, you can't come to a hotel and be like, well, it's 120 tonight, and you're like, well, I only got 99.
And
Well, brother,
I'm Jay Rello. I'm him. I should be able to come in here because I'm gonna blow up your spot for you.
yeah, nah, dude, get out of here. Come with the money, or don't come at all.
And that's my whole point. Why would you agree to stay somewhere for 120 a night if you don't plan to pay for it?
Well, I mean, on his defense, he did say that ICE was gonna let him stay for free.
What?
Nah, Ice
Come
clarified that today
on.
too. He
Hey,
said,
I'm only going by what Jay Rello says.
nah,
This Jay Rello and his delusional ass would say some shit like that.
yeah, because Ice was explaining this today on he was explaining on Razor, and he was saying the reason why he's in this kind of situation in the first place is that the person that he was going in on it with backed out. So he's got the villa, and he's just trying to make a little bit of money off of it, so that's why he hit Rello with what he hit him with. I mean, it's not like he's going to be made whole again, but he's going to get a little something.
So in Ice's situation, he already paid for the place.
Yeah.
He's just trying to recoup some of the money for him putting out for a guy that basically pulled out on the trip. Pause.
Yeah.
That didn't sound right, but you know what I mean.
That's the problem. We're talking about someone whose whole life is centered around finessing people due to money issues. Yeah. Rello was really bad with money. I'll tell you that. Shit, I thought I was bad. Shit. Oh man.
Hey man, when you just got an air mattress to your name and you beating it up.
Niggas,
I gotta do something with that video, bro. I got to do something with that video.
Oh man, I'm gonna sign off, guys, and we're gonna play this video as we leave through the panel. I'll just play the J Rello one more time as we sign off.
All right, peace, Andrew.
The Andrew Show.
Man, I appreciate you guys for being on here.
The Andrew Show.
Another good show.
I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just gonna fade to back in the background though. Man.
The Andrew Show.
Give me a second here.
Can't be nice to everybody. What you say? What you say, Ice? Raw wasn't fucking with you. Raw broke too. Raw's broke too. Raw was broke too, lame ass nigga. Think Raw was gonna save you. I was your only hope to get some interest on this dry ass trip you're on. The suit's not lame, you're just lame, nigga. Broke ass nigga, lame ass nigga, dry ass nigga. Come here, I ain't done with this ass yet. I'll slow you down. I'll slow you down. Yeah! Lame ass nigga. Slow your weak ass down, nigga. Big ol' ice body. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna save you.
This much money.
The Andrew Show. The Andrew Show.
So I'm listen, bro. I'm really dog just don't understand. Parents just don't understand, bro. I'm really, and that's just seeing two chicks. I'm gonna see. What are you even talking about? How am I not? What content do you want to see?
Something better than you showing. You're dry. Your trip is ass cheeks.
Oh, that is not how things work. That's all I never see y'all should. But y'all be really just so crazy.
Know what I said? I'm not through with his ass yet. Yeah, nobody seen shit, nigga. All right, let me tell y'all the real story. It's enough of that. It's enough of the lies. This what really happened. What really happened, since I just don't want to look like a broke ass nigga. This what really happened, if y'all want to know the real story. This what happened. Okay, so Ice called me. He said, Rob, backing out of the trip. He got an open spot. He needs some help with the villa to pay on some money. I guess Rob was supposed to be, all of that part was true. But what happened was, this is what happened. He said 400 for 3 days. I said, Ice, that's a lot of money for just 3 days. I told him I'll give him 400 for 4 days, but what I told him was I didn't want to tell the subs you was charging me 400 because I knew they was gonna be like, that's a lot, that's $100 a day. And then I told him I had 5 days booked. So what I told him was, I said I was gonna give him 300 and I was gonna give him another 100 on the back end, so it seemed like more of a deal. Long story short, Ice was trying to charge me 400 and got mad when I was saying 300. And then he got mad again when motherfuckers was saying, I thought you was letting Rello stay for free. Because that's what he originally agreed to. But then niggas got on his ass and now he changed his mind and said, I gotta charge you. That's exactly what the fuck happened. I did tell him like I was gonna tell the subs it was 3 because I'm like, 400 is a lot. And then you say Friday, Saturday, Sunday, leave Monday for 400? Nigga, I can get my own fucking spot. I just was trying to do it for the fucking content. Yeah, so Ice wanted 400. I said, fuck no. I'll do 300 and then I'll give you another 100. So I was agreeing to 4. I did agree to 4. But I'm like, nigga, at this point I can get my own spot. Lame ass nigga.
The Andrew Show.
Man tried to charge me 400 for 3 days like I'm a sting ass nigga or something, bro.
Like and subscribe.